This is the story of Fallout, a world shaped by nuclear fire, broken ideals, and human ambition. Before the bombs fell, humanity believed technology would save it. Instead, it destroyed everything. In this video, you will hear 100 facts from across all Fallout games. Not just trivia, but stories, fragments of a world that refuses to die. From Vault-Tec's experiments to mutated survivors, to factions fighting over the ashes of civilization. This is the history of the Wasteland. One story at a time. Let's get started. Onfrest, the world before the bombs. The Fallout universe split from our real history after World War II. While our world focused on computers, this world chose nuclear power. This decision shaped everything that came after. It also sealed humanity's fate. By 2077, the world was collapsing under a massive resource crisis. Oil, clean water, and food became rare. Nations no longer trusted diplomacy. War became inevitable. The United States and China were the final global superpowers. Both depended heavily on nuclear energy. Their rivalry consumed the planet. Peace was never an option. Vault-Tec promised salvation through underground vaults. Families believed these vaults would save humanity, but many vaults hid dark secrets. Safety was never the true goal. The Great War lasted less than 2 hours. Missiles crossed the skies without warning. Entire cities vanished instantly. Civilization ended before people understood what was happening. Governments collapsed within days after the bombs fell. Communication systems failed. Leadership disappeared. Only chaos remained. Radiation permanently reshaped the Earth. Plants twisted into new forms. Animals grew larger and more violent. The world became unrecognizable. Pre-war technology remained scattered across the ruins. Machines continued functioning without purpose. Robots waited for orders that would never come. The past refused to die. Traditional money lost all meaning. Society needed something simple and durable. Bottle caps became currency. Value was redefined. Robots were everywhere before the war. They served homes, businesses, and armies. Many still follow old commands. Even centuries later, vaults and experiments. Vault 101 was designed to remain sealed forever. Its residents believed the outside world was deadly. Generations lived without seeing the sky. Fear kept the door closed. Vault 111 used cryogenic freezing on its inhabitants. They were told it was for their protection. Most never woke up. Time moved on without them. Vault 22 focused on experimental plant research. The goal was unlimited food. The plants evolved beyond control. The vault was consumed from within. Vault 75 tested children through extreme conditioning. Weakness was punished. Strength was rewarded. Humanity was reduced to numbers. Vault 87 exposed residents to intense radiation. Survival was never expected. Those who lived became super mutants. Their suffering created monsters. Vault 12 was never meant to seal properly. Radiation slowly leaked inside. Residents transformed into ghouls. Their pain lasted centuries. Vault 13 was a rare control vault. No experiments were planned. It was meant to preserve life. Ironically, it shaped the wasteland anyway. Vault 0 served as Vault-Tec's command center. Advanced AI systems ran its operations. Human oversight faded. Machines inherited authority. Most Vault residents never knew the truth. They trusted Vault-Tec completely. Their lives were controlled without consent. Hope was manipulated. Vault survivors changed the wasteland forever. Some became leaders. Others became legends. All carried scars, super mutants, and FEV. The forced evolutionary virus was created before the war. Its purpose was human enhancement. Scientists wanted perfection. They created horror instead. Super mutants were strong and nearly immortal, but intelligence was often lost. Emotion faded. Identity disappeared. The Master believed super mutants were the future. He wanted unity through one species. In his mind, it was mercy. In reality, it was genocide. Super mutants cannot reproduce naturally. Their numbers slowly decline. Violence keeps them alive. Extinction awaits them. Different FEV strains created different mutants. Some could speak clearly, others barely remembered words. Location shaped fate. The Institute secretly continued FEV experiments. Subjects were taken from the surface, most never returned. Science justified cruelty. Some super mutants remember who they were. These memories bring pain. Loss turns into rage. Rage turns into violence. FEV also created death claws. They were designed as weapons. They escaped control. Now they rule the wilds. Some facilities still contain active FEV. The danger never vanished. The past still mutates the future, silently. FEV represents humanity's fear of weakness and its obsession with control. Evolution was forced and paid for in blood. Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood began as US military survivors. They saw technology destroy the world. Their mission became preservation and restriction. They believed technology must be controlled, not destroyed, not shared freely. Power demands responsibility. Power armor symbolizes brotherhood strength. It separates them from others. Physically and ideologically, steel over flesh. Brotherhood chapters differ greatly. Some protect civilians, others isolate completely. Unity is fragile. The East Coast Brotherhood recruits outsiders. The West Coast refuses change. This caused division and conflict. Elder Maxson redefined Brotherhood purpose. He believed in action, not isolation. Intervention became doctrine. Super mutants and synths are hunted. They are seen as threats. Mercy is rare. Order comes first. Many Wastelanders fear the Brotherhood. They take technology by force. Consent is optional. Trust is earned slowly. Internal disputes weaken them. Ideology fractured unity. Yet they endured as they always do. The Brotherhood still stands strong, armed, disciplined, unyielding. The Enclave. The Enclave sees itself as the true continuation of the United States. They believe the government never truly fell. From hidden bases, they plan to reclaim the world, only for themselves. Enclave members view Wastelanders as contaminated. Radiation made them impure in Enclave ideology. This belief justified mass murder. Science became an excuse for cruelty. Their technology surpassed almost every other faction. Advanced power armor gave them dominance, but technology alone could not save them. Isolation bred weakness. President Eden was not human. He was an advanced artificial intelligence. He believed logic was superior to emotion, and humanity was flawed. The Enclave planned to release a modified FEV strain. It would kill anyone exposed to radiation, which meant nearly everyone alive. Genocide disguised as purification. Many Enclave soldiers were born into the faction. They never saw the wasteland as home, only as something to conquer or erase. Conflict with the Brotherhood of Steel was inevitable. Both wanted technology. Both believed they were right. Only one could survive. Arrogance defined the Enclave. They underestimated Wastelanders repeatedly. Each defeat weakened their presence, but never erased them completely. Some Enclave members defected. Exposure to the real world changed them. Doubt crept in. Loyalty faded. The Enclave represents lost America, not what it was, but what it feared becoming and ultimately did. Ghouls and long survival. Ghouls are humans altered by intense radiation. Their bodies decay, but they remain alive. Time barely touches them. Pain becomes routine. Many ghouls remember the old world clearly. They recall families, jobs, and normal lives. Those memories never fade. They only grow heavier. Feral ghouls lose all sense of self. Instinct replaces thought. Only hunger remains. They are feared by everyone. No one truly knows why some turn feral. Time, trauma, and radiation all play a role. It is unpredictable and terrifying. Ghouls face discrimination everywhere they go. They are denied shelter and safety. Fear outweighs empathy. Even after centuries, some ghouls formed hidden communities. They found safety together among those who understood. Survival through unity. Radiation heals certain ghouls instead of harming them. What kills others sustains them. They exist outside natural rules, living contradictions. Ghouls prove humanity adapts at any cost, even when the result is horrifying. Life refuses to end, no matter the form. Loneliness defines many ghoul lives. Everyone they loved is long gone. They walk through memories, trapped between past and present. Ghouls are history made flesh, walking reminders of the Great War. Still surviving, still suffering. New nations and power. The new California Republic rose from Vault, 15 survivors. They believed old world democracy could return. Law replaced chaos. Slowly, the NCR expanded rapidly, too rapidly. Bureaucracy grew heavy, and corruption followed. Taxes and laws returned under NCR rule. Some welcomed stability. Others resented control. Freedom had a price. Caesar's legion was built on fear. Inspired by ancient Rome, strength ruled all. Mercy did not exist. Caesar believed chaos required order. Even brutal order, he sacrificed humanity. For stability, slavery defined the legion's economy. Individuals lost identity. Obedience became survival. Resistance meant death. Mr. House preserved himself using machines. He ruled New Vegas unseen, calculating every move. Immortality through control. New Vegas survived the war mostly intact. Defense systems saved the city. Luck played its part, and preparation. The Mojave became a battlefield of ideas. Democracy, tyranny, and isolation clashed. No choice was clean, only consequences. Power in the wasteland is fragile. It shifts constantly. Victory never lasts. History repeats itself. The Institute and synths. The Institute operates beneath the Commonwealth, hidden from the surface world, watching silently, judging everything above. Synths were created to serve. Early models were clearly machines. Later ones became nearly human, too human. Third generation synths bleed and breathe. They feel pain and fear. They dream. They question. Some synths escape the Institute, seeking freedom, seeking identity, seeking meaning. The Institute believes the surface world is lost, too violent, too unstable, beyond saving. Kidnappings fueled terror among settlers. Anyone could be replaced. Trust vanished. Paranoia spread. The railroad emerged to save synths. They erased memories, created new lives. At great cost, the Brotherhood views synths as abominations. Technology taken too far, humanity crossed the line and must pay. Synths challenge the definition of life. Is humanity biological or emotional or something else entirely? The Commonwealth is divided by this question. No clear answer exists. Only belief and conflict, creatures of the wasteland. Deathclaws were engineered as weapons, designed for combat. They escaped containment and evolved. Deathclaws possess intelligence and pack behavior. They are not mindless beasts. They learn. They remember. Rad scorpions grew enormous from radiation exposure. They adapted perfectly, burrowing beneath the earth, striking without warning. Mirelurks dominate coastlines and rivers, once simple creatures. Now armored predators, territorial and deadly. Centaurs are failed FEV experiments, human bodies twisted together, suffering without end. Existence itself is torture. Every region created unique monsters. Radiation mutated life differently everywhere. The wasteland is never uniform, only hostile. Some creatures became symbols of fear. Stories exaggerated their power. Legends replaced facts. Fear spread faster than truth. Travelers learn quickly or die. Observation saves lives. Curiosity often ends them. The wasteland shows no mercy. Many monsters were once human. Their stories forgotten. Their suffering ignored. Their bodies remain. Nature reclaimed the world violently. Evolution accelerated unnaturally. Balance was lost. Chaos ruled. Core themes of Fallout. Fallout is about survival over heroism. There are no chosen ones, only survivors. And victims, every decision has consequences. Some immediate, others delayed, none avoidable. The past never truly disappears. It echoes through ruins, through technology, through memory. War shapes everything it touches. Even long after it ends, scars remain forever. Technology reflects its creators. It amplifies intention, good or evil. There is no neutrality. Humanity rebuilds repeatedly, each time differently, each time flawed, yet persistent. Morality becomes blurred in the wasteland. Survival demands compromise. Purity becomes a luxury, rarely afforded. Fallout presents no perfect endings, only outcomes, some less terrible than others. Choice defines fate. At its core, Fallout asks one question: what makes someone human? Biology, memory, or choice? No answer is complete. The world ended once, but life continued. Civilization fell. Human nature did not. You have now reached the end of these 100 Fallout stories. Across ruins, vaults, and forgotten cities, one truth remains unchanged. The world ended, but humanity endured. Every faction believed it was right. Every survivor made impossible choices. And every mistake shaped the wasteland we know. Fallout is not just about war, or monsters, or ruined cities. It is about people. Their fear, their hope, and their failure to learn from the past. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. See you in the next one.